Hello, welcome. This is the third Valorant Champions tournament in a league format conducted by Chibi Esports. It is Gold Diggers versus Chapralis today, and Gold Diggers have chosen attack on Ascent, and Chapralis have chosen defense on Ascent. And Nightwing will be going through all the character selection right now.
Yeah, welcome everyone. We have on attack. We have a double duelist incoming. It's going to be the Reina and Jet, a very default and very long back. This used to be meta as well. They're going to be going in with single initiator. That's going to be Vice Void on the KO. On the other hand, it's going to be Carnage on the smokes, Droid on the chamber. If we look at the defenders, they are going to be having a double duelist yet again. I get it. It is Ascent. You definitely need your firepower out there. And they're going to be going with a single initiator on Walkie, who's going to be playing Sova. Intep's going to be on Chamber, and Lion's going to be the controller, the Omen. What do you expect out of Ascent, Grizzlebot? Like, I would
Select
basically
your
put it
agent.
up as a defender-sided map most of the times, but we have seen a lot of comebacks that has come back. Like, people have come back from 4-8s. We've also seen, like, 5-7s are normal, that I completely understand. 4-8s and 3-9s. What do you think about Ascent?
Yeah, obviously we have the 9-3 car, so I'm going to side towards that and say that the team which is on the lower score being 3 will probably give a comeback because of the curse. But then right now, I would say they have an equal chance because the agent selection is actually pretty much equal. They have a single initiator, single duelist, and single initiator, single sentinel, and 2 duelists and a controller. They're all the same except for a very few minor changes. And one advantage that the defending team might have is the Reina flash, but then and the Omen flash also. But then I think attacking side, KO has 2 really good flashes, and his flashes are really nice. You can right click and left click. It can be a pop flash or it can be thrown over the site. So it depends on how we use them ultimately. So let's see how this game goes. Hopefully, it is a long game and a frustrating game for them, and then and a game to enjoy for us.
We definitely need an exciting game at this moment. We don't want to really see a stream roll from coming in from one team. Hope that is what we're going to be expecting here as well. And here we have it. The first round is going to start any moment now. It's going to be Chapralis versus Team Gold Diggers. I've always really liked the way Lion has played. We have seen Lion play multiple times on this
I remember him playing Chamber, to be honest, if I'm not wrong.
Lion's a very good
And
gunner.
he was very good.
But other than a gunner, he is a very good brain. So I hope he can pull off the same things that he has been doing previously. And here we have the first round of this match. The only match today, mind you, and we are going to be having multiple matches tomorrow. Hope you can tune into that as well. And there is Dragoon who's going to be peeking with the revolver, but it's going to be Knight who's going to be running away from it and no damage taken. That's going to be K3 who's going to be taking a bit of damage from the grenade of the counterpart race. And K3 is going to be walking back inside side. The attackers still have nothing to do. Intep's going to be getting one on to MRPG, and Intep's going to be taken on by Droid immediately. It's a 4v4 situation with KO and Race on both the other teams low on HP. It seems like a very, very evenly matched fight till this moment. We have the attackers still lined up on the site of B. They have not rotated much. There comes the grenade. The grenade is going to be pushing Wise onto 1 HP. Wise really doesn't have much to go here. He has to shoot somebody from the back, or he's just going to be losing his life. And that's what he's going to be doing. I don't know what is wrong with that trade. It was revolver for revolver. Maybe it was for the better one. Maybe. And Dragon's going to be detected through the Recon, and Knight's going to be taking down Wise White. Dragon's going to be getting K3, a 3v3 situation with 2 of the attackers very low on HP, not really looking good, and they haven't really rotated. The defenders, on the other hand, are not going to be getting so much control, but Knight, the shot onto Dragoon is going to be putting them on a 2v3 situation with the Brim very low on HP and 26 seconds left on the clock, has not much to do. The Lion, on the other hand, is still going to be staying in A just to be cautious. Carnage trying to enter side, but getting randomly splashed through. And that's going to be Knight for the third. And there is the Knight fourth. 4 kills for Knight, and that's the first round. We have the defenders going up by 1.
I'm not gonna give props to Knight because I blame it on the skin, to be fair. His skin, Sovereign skin, is still the best ghost up to date, Nightwing. I will not change my thoughts. Also, all the other ghosts are trash. I'm sorry. And
Uh,
it by default gives him I feel like it gives you a name bot. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I feel so.
maybe each person to themselves, other than
And then
Grizzlebot,
props and
because I don't really care about his opinion. And as we move forward, we have the attackers going for a B side push, and they're going to be, I think, sorry, A side push. Apologies, they're going to be rushing towards of A shot, making a lot of noise. The defenders do know that what's coming up, and Dargun's going to be pushing up, and there is Intef in a very weird position. He's going to be getting taken on by RPG. Maybe 9 1 3, and there is his fourth. Maybe yes, the fourth.
One
Maybe the
enemy
ace yet
remaining.
again. A 4K Knight's going to be not going to be able to finish everybody up, and Waki's going to be getting on voice void, and that's the end of a very fast pistol round time. Knight with yet another 4K. He's 8-1 already. His momentum is high. His morale is high, and maybe we're going to be seeing a Reina masterclass incoming.
Knight is out for blood and he is not going to stop. He's 8-1 and it's only been 2 rounds. Somebody better stop this man. And hopefully the defenders, the attackers can do better, because the first round they did not rotate where they were supposed to rotate, but they were very much reluctant to rotate and kept fighting A main.
Here we have the third round. We're going to be having one player picking up onto tiles, while the other 4 are going to be pushing up onto B main yet again. There comes a raise bot trying to detect anybody that has pushed through B tunnel, which they have not. The attackers yet again not really splitting, going for a 5-man push onto B. Not really advisable, but if that's what they're going to be doing, maybe that's what will help them out. And there's Waki, who's going to be pushed down to 60 HP, 40 damage coming through. And there is a shotgun player waiting very close on the entry. He's going to be very determined, and there is the peak, and there he is. He's going to be getting one. That's going to be K3. K3 with a kill on Dargun. It's a 4v5 situation, putting K3 on very low HP. Waki's going to be getting 1, maybe 2, and Waki's still alive inside side. And there is Knight, who's going to be by White Void. But Droid is going to be picking up onto Waki. A very good round coming for the defenders. Already they have put the chamber on 1 HP as well. They have a high chance of retaking this. There comes the plant 2v2 situation with Wise Void on 100 on a lot of HP. And there he is, the man who is very important at this point. Is going to be taken on Intep. Lion with the gun in his hand has 150 HP. If he does get Droid first, it's going to be easy 1v1 for him. A beautiful shot coming from Lion. We've seen Lion do a lot of crazy plays before. There he is. He's trying to detect one. Maybe he's not going to be getting one. The player close. KO not detecting it, and he's going to be detecting Lion getting the kill. It's a 3-0 for the defenders. And here we have a beautiful clutch coming in from Lion, and well played by Waki as well as K3 to get the 3 early entry frags. Waki got very lucky, to be honest there. He just sprayed the revolver through and was able to get 2 of them.
Oh, I actually, for a second thought Vice would clutch it up, but then,
Unfortunate on Vice's part as
Vice.
well.
The first shot he landed was very clean, but then...
Very true, very true. Unfortunate. Intep was already on low HP. Well played by Lion, picking the fight 1 by 1. Yeah. White Wide definitely needs to do something different here, because him and his team are going to go for a force buy, because okay, they are going to be going for half buys. Oil on the other side. Waki already picked up his Odin, and he is going to be waiting right out there. Droid is going to be on a very, very interesting spot that might actually fetch him a kill, because K3 is not really going to be detecting that. Oh, K3 still manages to hit the headshot, and he's going to be escaping as well with 30 HP. And he's going to be putting Droid on a very low HP disadvantage. I think that's a win already for K3, that he was able to put down so much damage on the attacker. Dragon and his teammates are going to be holding up onto the smoke. Vice Void yet again, low on HP, not really much to do here. There is the Flash really not detecting anyone. Chamber is going to be taking on one. That's going to be Intep on Dargon. That's a 4v4 situation. And on low HP is going to be the attackers. That's going to be the KO as well as the Chamber, who are put on very low HP. The gun exchange incoming, because RPG definitely has more HP. And he's going to be going in for the important entry that is required. And he does detect Lion. Lion is detected, gets shot on by 2 people. And that's going to be Carnage, who's going to be taking on Lion. A 3v4 situation with low HP, but still on a better plant. Intep's going to be taking on Droid. Though it's a 2v4 situation. The attackers not really looking good with the Odin in hand for Waki, and full HP for him as well. The only way the attackers are going to be winning this is they're going to go for the first aggressive pick, then maybe go for a post plant. The defenders are not. Oh, K3 coming in for the flank, getting one. RP is going to get one. RP is going to get two. RP is going to be taken out by the Odin. Walkie just spraying through the end of that round, getting the kill for the defenders. It was actually well played by RPG, to be honest. He was able to get 1 and 2, but not the third. Unfortunate. And as we have it, it's going to be a 4-0 round coming in.
I'm pretty sure they could have played post plant. They could have played outside the site if I'm not wrong, because they didn't have any. Lion was not dead if I'm not wrong. Lion was he dead? I don't think so.
They only had 2 people inside site. They didn't have another one playing outside. Yes, but there was K3 who was in a very good position to actually flank around, get the pick onto the person who's hiding behind the green box, because RPG was in a very how do I call it? Very off angle, angle if you want me to put it. And there is the B side push out coming in from the defenders, not really going to be detecting anyone. All the attackers yet again, without splitting at all, are going to be going inside of A side, and that's a waste of a boom bot that's going to be not detecting anyone, and it's going to be pushed back towards them.
You want to play? Let's play.
They've taken mid control. They've taken mid control right now. Look at Reyna flanking right now. They have a really good play. This is going to be a massacre right now. If things go right, Reyna and Raze can get all 5.
Apologies for my issues with the mic. And there is the attackers who are going to be going in for the plant. It's 5v4, 5v3 post plant situation. The first round is looking good for the attackers, to be honest. In the press, and there is Knight and K3 coming for the double flank, getting 1 and 2. Dragon on the other hand is going to be taking on himself. A 1v3 situation put up onto Knight, who's been popping off the whole night, and there it is. White was going to be getting the first, the last kill for this round and first round for his team. I think it's good. They have not lost hope yet. They are still doing what they have to be doing. And here we have it, end of 5 rounds. It's 4-1. Yes, the defenders have an advantage, but that's completely alright because they had won the pistol round. So the attackers can always change the momentum of this whole game. And for some reason, the defenders are going to be going in for half buys.
We haven't seen one team dominate the other right now. I feel like they're all going head on head with toe with each other, because every round is closing in a very close fashion, and no one is clearly dominating the other. So I think we have a game in our hand. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I hope so too. And here we have the operator peeking up onto P-Mate. It's a very good angle. Oh, he's going to be taken on. He's going to be hit on the head with the Phantom. 24 HP left for him. Inteb is still very confident that he'll be able to get this. And there it is. He was almost lost his operator. And there is the peek from Knight. He can escape from here easily. Oh my, free kill. God. Knight went for 1, 2 and 3. Walking through the wall, getting vice wide. I have no words. The Brim ult worked against them because they couldn't go in front as well. Lion with the Marshal holding up onto tiles where Droid is the last attacker alive. Will this be a thrifty round for the defender? And there is the flash, and there is the teleport. He planned to teleport somewhere else, but it's alright. He actually came close at least. Droid still not aware of the person playing very close to him, and there is the dart. The dart does damage a bit, and there is the Marshal, the multiple pieces. Really can't get a single fight here, and there it is. Droid on very low HP, going to be taken on any second now. Droid with his pistol out is trying to get a kill, but Walkie's going to be finishing him off, and it's 5-1. We just talked about domination, and that was domination for Knight with the Stringer.
That was actually, I blame it on the Stinger. The Stinger is has to be nerfed at this point. It is not being nerfed. It is just too OP at this point.
I'm just tired of people calling out guns for just nerfing it. Stinger was very powerful before, then they nerfed it, then they buffed it again.
Powerful, I think.
They buffed it a bit, yes, but no. I don't really blame the game developers here. It's the community that just wants everything buffed and nerfed for no freaking reason. And there it is, Droid with the first kill on Knight, the man who's on fire. K3 still following up on it, but going to be detected by the boom bot. And there is the attackers who are waiting up onto the smokes to go away. For the first time around, we're going to be seeing a rotate coming in from the attackers. All the 5 of them are going to be
free B site right now. They have a free B site if they go in fast. Only Sova will be holding CT.
And this is on the other hand, it's going to be slowly pushing up onto B, waiting for the entry. He does detect some suspicious rotation. There is the smoke. He's going to be calling it out to his teammates. There is the entry.
Right here.
They are going to be getting a free side. Yes, and almost getting the head of Dargoon. And the side completely free. The plant is going to be going down. And Carnage is going to be the one who's going to be planting. And there is Walkie with the ultimate. He's going to be taking on Carnage. The planter down. It's a 4v4 situation. Well played. And there is Droid who's going to be taking on Intep. The gun not really. Oh, there is K3 who's going to be taking on Intep immediately. A 3v3 situation. The knife. Dargoon really taking advantage of the situation. RPG immediately refracting Walkie 1v1 situation. It's yet again Lion versus Wise, and there is the protection, and Lion talking about again, and it's going to be Lion.
My God.
Lion just on top of this game. 2 clutches, 2 round wins. It's 6-1. The defenders are on a roll here.
That was fun.
The fact that these rounds are just so close, just, you know, I cannot side towards one team at this point because they have Lion on one hand and they have Vice Void on the other hand and the other team. I don't know, Lion is just clutching up round after round. I want to see more of his clutches, to be fair. It just gives me, you know, it just makes me anxious.
Lion just has 4 kills, okay? Lion just has 4 kills, but 3 of them
very
came
crucial.
in clutch. Yeah, 3 of them came in clutch, and I think that's very, very important here. And Knight, on the other hand, yes, definitely, he has 12 kills. Those were round-winning kills. Definitely, he has the confidence of his teammates right behind him. He definitely did make a lot of impact. But I really did like how Lion was playing this whole game as well. And 6-1, the end of 7th round. It's going to be defenders who are going to be leading. Intev is going to be peeking yet again onto B main. He's with his operator. The last time around, it was not really great for him. He was almost taken on by the operator. He's still holding about the B main. Intev, sorry, apologies. Droid, on the other hand, is going to be waiting behind the hut forever. Oh, there it is. The chamber on the single Droid is going to be taken on by Intep. It's a 5-3 situation. K3 on the other hand. If you actually look at it, it was the chamber who took down the chamber and the race took down the race. Good fights coming in. There is the flash popped in from the KO that's going to be pushing back the attackers. But Lion, on the other hand, is going to be sneaking up and he's going to be waiting right.
One enemy remaining.
Void last alive. Nice with the immediate flank, getting 1 and 2. K3 ending up things. It's 7-1. I don't see the attackers playing it well at this moment. Like, I would call this domination, to be honest. They have a 6-round lead and they have always won their gunfights, not really losing on the gunfights. And one more thing I have to say, not good rotates coming in, not good splits coming in.
Exactly. They're no splitting and rotating. That is the only mistake they're doing in my opinion. Once they start rotating, I'm pretty sure the rounds are going to fall into their hands, you know, and they're going to start winning rounds. So let's hope they figured it out sooner than us.
Yeah, they should. K3 getting complete control of A main while the attackers are all on mid, and Intep's going to be getting one for himself. It's going to be Vice Void who's going to be taken on. It's a 4v5 situation already. The attackers not really in a good spot because there is the flank and they haven't really watched it yet again. Lion gets 1, maybe can't. RPG goes for 2, RPG goes for 3, and RPG is on a roll this round. It's a 2v2 situation coming up. Both the attacker situation close to tiles. The defenders are going to be playing split on A and B, while Walkie is actually going to be rotating towards A side as well. That's what they think that's going to be happening. They expect the attackers to go through A shot, and the defenders still think there's somebody inside of B side, and there is the entry coming in, and the ult is going to be going up, and it might be a Rosa, maybe not. There is the Odin waiting up onto mid, and he is not going to be peeking him, and there is the end of the ult, the end. It's not going to be hitting anyone, but it's going to be getting the sight for them. He had the spike as well. That's going to be giving the defenders more time to rotate at this moment. RPG with is flying down and low on HP, but in a good position. Let's see what the defenders can do. I mean, the attackers can do at this moment. Operator peek, the detecting of Dargoon comes in, and there is the kill. RPG with the 4. Maybe the first case we'll see this game. Maybe not. Intep going to be peeking. Intep going to be taken down by RPG. Maybe RPG just heard me say that they were getting dominated. RPG just
RPG just turned up,
and that is the end of round 9 with the ace coming in from RPG. A single man who was able to take down all 5 defenders. Well played by RPG. Good round. Though his ult went on to waste, he was able to land all of his shots. That's all.
It was a
matters at this
Rosa
moment.
ult, but then he definitely did make up for that with his ace. You know, he definitely is turned up and tuned in, and he's logged in my opinion. And they have an op in both in attack and
You want
defense. So
to
let's see
play?
who uses
Let's
it better.
play.
The attackers still not learning from their mistakes, are going to be going for a complete A-side push, no split pushes. The flank hold is not very great, and they are this time around they're going to be holding up onto tiles. They are waiting up, they're not making any hasty decisions. K3 is going to be picking up the Phantom from his teammate. The attackers are still waiting outside while Droid with his operator is going to be holding mid. There is a lot of damage taken up onto Droid. I'm not really sure how. K3 is going to be going up and staying on right corner, and Knight's going to be using the smoke to his advantage. He's going to be playing the off angle, waiting for the smoke to drop down, and might as well. He can pick up Vice Wide at this moment, to be honest, because the shock dart is confusing him, and oh, Knight is not going to be peeking them. Okay, that's unfortunate. He would have actually definitely got 2 kills there. The attackers still stuck up onto the idea of pushing a single side. Might be the demise of them this round as well. Jet slowly
This is
rotating
going to
back
be a
around the
massacre.
tiles. Yeah,
And
if
there's
they
a
do enter.
cross right in front of A main. So this is definitely going to be a massacre if they don't rotate right now.
30
They
seconds
have 30
left.
seconds, the last time for rotate. Okay, they're not going to be doing it. It is going to be a A-side entry that's going to be coming in from the attackers. Carnage waiting up with his smoke. And there is the smoke, and there is the entry. RPG actually does take down one. Amazing trap coming in from RPG that's going to be leading up onto Carnage's kill onto Knight as well. And there is the peek coming in from Walkie. Walkie gets one. That's going to be the altered KO who's going to be down. Dargun on the other hand gets a kill onto Walkie. A 2v4 situation. The KO still might be revived. Maybe not. Intep's going to be taking the kill onto Droid. It's a 3v2 situation. I mean, okay, it's a 2v2 situation now. There is Intep who's almost taken down Carnage on the other hand. With the pistol in his hand, Intep's going to be taking him down as well. There is smoke onto the... Oh, the operator is not really going to be coming into clutch at this moment because he doesn't know where the plant axe actually gone in. And there is a kill for Darwin. He's not going to be taking down the diffuser. He's going to be taking down the other player, and he body blocks the bullet, and that is the end of round 10. Beautiful retake by the defenders. 8-2. Intep has played it very well with the operator shots in that one, to be honest.
Lion played. I'm pretty sure Lion was the reason the defenders won that round. Chapralis won that round because of Lion and his 2 smokes that came in clutch. Because he knew what to do exactly at that point, and he did it for the team, and he sacrificed himself for Intep.
True, Gold Diggers need to change up their strategy at this moment. I'm not really happy with how they're playing their attack rounds. Yeah, I get it, it's a different side game, but you can't really... there is Dargon. Good opening frag for Dargon. He takes down the top fragger in the game. It's going to be Knight, who's gone for 15 and 9, who's going to be taking down. The Odin player is still up, the operator is still up, and we also do have Lion, who's actually the bottom fragger for Team Chapralis, who's still alive. And there is the A entry. They're going to be getting the complete side, but the planter has not gone down yet because the planter is not inside the site yet. He has been closed up onto the door, and that's unfortunate because K3 is going to be holding up onto guard. K3 gets taken on by Carnage, a 5v3 situation. The planter very low on HP, and there he is. He's going to be taken on. There is the Odin play that's going to be coming up. That's going to be getting 1 kill, maybe not 2. Dragon's going to be taking down Walkie immediately. A 4v2 situation. Lion's going to be getting 1 line. Might get 1 more, maybe not. He gets killed from the back, and Droid with the Phantom slowly pushing up on his counterpart.
Planted.
Chamber. The chamber is going to be pushed up, and he's going to be getting a kill onto Carnage. He doesn't know there is a player behind him, and there he is. He's going to be detected. Droid not really good gun control there. There's the operator. The operator is the operator. Intep goes for the kill. Intep with 2 kills already with the 1v3 situation. Now pushed down to 1v1, and there is the sound, and he's going to be peeking, and there it is. The players know where they are. Now it's all up to the kill. And there it is. Intep trying to get one. Maybe. Oh, Intep's going to be taking down Droid with the wall bang headshot. That's the 3rd round for the attackers.
Nightwing.
Yeah.
Hear me out.
Last
hear me
round
out.
before the
What if I know this is going to sound really dumb from my side, but what if the moment what is his name? I'm so sorry. Carnage closed the door on purpose, and he baited out the person who will be rotating. Hear me out.
Baiting out is completely fine, but you put up your spike carrier at huge disadvantage there. It worked out for them somehow. They were supposed to get in on an early entry, I guess, but on the other go,
You know,
might as
I'm
well.
going to I'm going to start believing that Japanese
Exactly,
did that on
yeah.
purpose.
Each man to themselves. Yet again, it might be the mind
Scanning
of the
ahead.
gold diggers. And there it is, the split push coming
Something.
up at last. They're going to be using mid. Four of them pushing about the mid at this time. K3 in a very good position. He's waiting up for the smokes to dry up so he can peek up onto mid. He's not going to be detecting anyone. Darkmoon, on the other hand, is going to be slowly entering onto mid. There is a detection coming in from the chamber. The stinger on the hand. The K3 is going to be getting a kill onto Carnage. That's the last round, and there is the stinger. The stinger still not detected, and two people are going to be entering, and there is the stinger that's going to be missing. So many shots. Lion, not really something you should be doing at this moment. Immediate refrags coming in 2v2 situation. Walkie gets one, Walkie gets two, gets taken down by RPG. A 2v2 situation. Knight in a pretty good position to rotate as well if they are going to be going to B side. And oh, there he is. He's going to be early peeking. Not really helping him at this moment, is it? In depth with the operator, trying to get the pick onto Raze, and there he is. The ultimate.
RPG.
That's funny because he
versus
tried to be
RPG.
ultimate and he got killed by the grenade itself. 8-4.
You know,
Switching sides.
they are appreciating each other for this half, and I'm pretty sure they need the appreciation because this half has been really good. I know that you called it domination from the
No.
but I still
I'll
feel-
take my words back there. I'll take my words back there because by the way it was looking, I thought it'll go up to at least like 10-2 or something. With the 2 rounds, that
4 is a good score. 8-4
Yeah,
is actually a good score for us, and 4 being the defenders right now. So you know they have a really good chance to turn this game to their own side, and I really hope they do because you know.
and it's the
Gold
momentum
Diggers are
shift
really-
as well. I have to tell you, the last
Yes.
2 rounds were won by Team Gold Diggers, and we have to remember that RPG actually aced it out, and he's one of the top fraggers now. And there is Darkmoon with his revolver trying to get a kill onto Intep, but he's going to be completely missing it. But Intep's just going to be a bait, while on the other hand, it's going to be RPG who's going to be getting fought by the attackers. There is a nade that's incoming. But it's going to be Knight who's already in the ground, and who's grounded with those shots as well. A 4v5 situation. Carnage in a good position, going to miss all of his shots. Did land one headshot though, but not really helping. Knight's going to be getting downtown to Carnage. White with a skill onto K3. 2v4 situation. Not really looking good for Gold Diggers. They have to be. That's unfortunate. Knight
with the 4K
with the 4K.
in the second gun
Not
round.
ace at all, but the third 4K for him this time around. The Pistol King, the Pistol Knight to be honest. And there it is, a 9-4. Good round coming in from Chapralis. They're not really losing up onto the momentum fight here. They have not given up at all. They were on lead and they are going to stay on the lead. And we can see chat going RPG on fire. He definitely was on fire to be honest. But it's going to be Knight's night at this moment. And we are moving forward to the round 14. The second pistol round for the defenders. The attackers have bought their weapons. They're going to be going all in onto B side. There is RPG's nade that might make a lot of difference. Hurt the attackers, maybe not. They have all pushed back.
It is a B-side push coming right now from Chapralis, and it looks like you know they've taken proper control, and he pushes into market with his judge and kills 2. So you know this is Chapralis round, and they have the better eco. Obviously, it is Chapralis with the better eco, and it is a flawless. We were asking for a flawless round, Nightwing, and here it is. They have given it and they have shoved it on our face, saying, "Keep it. We are going to dominate Gold Diggers right now. There is no coming back for them."
That was very good round coming in from the attackers because they haven't lost much on that one, and they knew what they were doing. They knew they shouldn't be giving the guns. Yeah, it was a bonus round for, a buy round for them and not the defenders, but they were still able to get every single one of them without losing a single life. And the attackers yet again splitting. This is what I was talking about. They're going to be splitting up onto mid itself. 2 people on tiles, 3 on mid top, and they are all going to be going closely towards up to A shot. There is the KO who's going to be holding up. He's going to be taken on by K3. Amazing shot coming from K3. Oh, beautiful shot coming on Drive. He was waiting up on the A main with the operator. He was able to take one down, and he is waiting up for a second pick. He does detect one more. Nice little flick. Not really landing up though. 4v4 situation. The defenders on a good position at this moment. The plant's still not gone down. And the defenders already rotated back to side. There is a dart. Dargon's going to be getting a one on to Intep. It's a 3v4 post-plant situation. Oh, there it is. RPG gets one. Maybe he can get one more. Maybe not.
I definitely need the lineup of Walkie's shock dart right now. The one I was watching.
That was unfortunate. Ending the round with a kill. That's going to be Carnage. 10 and 5. The defenders get their first round on their defensive side. Maybe this is the change of momentum for them. This is what they needed. Their gun round, them winning it. Beautiful coming in from them. After what K3 actually did to their KO with the shotgun, I really thought this one was out of their hand.
I'm telling you, one of my biggest fears is a raise and a shotgun. And I will not. I would pay to not see a raise main. Double satchling into my face with the shotgun.
Voice crack and Grizzlebot's voice tells me that he's been traumatized by raises.
Yes, I have been traumatized.
And here we have it, a 4-man B-hold. They're actually predicting this, and it is actually going to be a trial push because they have placed the chamber utility for the flank, and they're not really going to be pushing up onto B main. The 4-man B-hold is not going to be really helping for them. Lion slowly pushing up onto mid, and he is waiting up. Droid yet again in the same position. They have detected. They have actually pushed him onto A main because he doesn't have the TP to teleport at this moment. Oh, beautiful nade. Knight's going to be taken down, and that's going to be RPG with the first kill for this round. It's going to be Knight that's taken out. Chamber breathing a bit of air at this moment, closing the door as well. Oh, that's unfortunate because KT
nice
gets taken
shot
out.
coming
KT takes down RPG. It's the raise on raise, a 4v4 situation. Walkie not really getting detected. It's going to be only one player who's going to be taking on A shot, while all the other attackers slowly rotating up onto mid. And they already have not much control, but decent control. But it's going to be Dragon who's going to be peeking up. He's going to be getting the first kill, maybe the second one as well, maybe not. He has whiffed his shot. It's a 3v4 situation. The attacker still not in a good position. Oh, beautiful! Wild with 2 kills. The last player alive is very low on HP, and that's going to be K3. K3 sounds not really getting. Oh, K3 goes for 1, maybe 2, maybe not, and he's going to be getting taken down by Wise Void. Dragoon with the operator gets taken down post the round with the nade of K3.
And they lost the operator too. Okay, that was actually a good move from K3 in throwing that nade because they don't have an operator right now. Though they did force one, but their economy is right now very bad at this point.
I think the defenders will take it, to be honest, because
because it is an economic round coming in from the attacker. So hopefully they take this round and not get
Gold Diggers are actually digging their way back for this comeback, and Dargon is going to be the player who's going to be playing A main this time around, but it's going to be a lead push. The operator on Droid is going to be taking down Knight.
Out of charges.
The nade falling back on his own head. Dargon taking down on to Walkie, who was the solo lurker, and then it is the kill coming in for RPG as well. Inter gets 1. It's going to be a 3v4 situation. Though the gun in hand of K3, he actually didn't get the gun. The gun is still not in the hand of K3. Dargon gets 1 more for him this time around. K3 gets 1 for himself. K3 gets 2 for himself. Maybe he can go for the third if he lands the first shot. And that is what he's going to be doing. It's a 1v1 situation. K3 with 8 HP. Can he clutch this out? But the spike is still dropped up onto Dargon. Dargon already in a very good position, waiting up for just to land 1.
He still has his ult. K3 still has his ult. He can still clutch this up if he knows where Jet is.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Dargon's going to be finishing up with 3.
Respect for K3 in my opinion, because he was so close to clutching this up, and in my opinion the Gold Diggers got I feel like they're getting a bit more overconfident than they're supposed to be. They're getting overconfident, and it's time they stop throwing those rounds. It was a very bad throw coming from them, and let's hope we don't see any of
Dargon was able to clutch it out though. It ended up in a positive note for them, but they shouldn't have lost so many people out there. And here we have it, the 18th round ending with 10 and 7. Chapralis still leading. We haven't seen Gold Diggers get a lead, but they have been playing it really well. Droid trying to get the pick on to the race, not really landing any shot there. He's going to be collecting back his old teleporters. Dragoon detecting multiple people onto mid. He's going to be slowly pushing up back, and okay. Losing 15 HP. That was unfortunate. All the players onto A shot, both from the attack and defense. It's going to be a bloodbath out here if the push actually happens.
Looks like they're not going to be rotating completely because they're still, not sure whether they're going to hit A or B, and I'm pretty sure the attackers are also not sure whether they're going to hit A or B. But then right now they're going to hit B. It looks like they are hitting B, and there is 3 people inside. So if things go well, they can actually do well.
Gone here.
K3 with double kills coming in, and there he is. He peeks for one more, but Droid's going to be getting him with Bulldog. And 3v4 situation, the attackers are in a good position, but the ult coming up, trying to get one, but Indep's going to be wall banging Dargun through the tarp there. And there it is. Indep gets his second on to Droid, a 1v3, 1v4 situation. Not really looking great for RPG. If he gets one, he can get his ultimate, but Knight's going to be shooting him through the smoke there. 11 and 7, the end of round 18. What do we have here? A very intense match. This is something we want to really go for. This is something we really do want at this moment. A great match that we have.
K3 and his ult really paved way for the attacker being Chapralis. His ult paved way for them through Cat, and they did take control of the whole entire A side by 2 proper frags. So
Right here.
Kudos to
Okay,
him.
we have chat saying RPG is the only one with the ace. Yes, that definitely is true. But on the other hand, we have Knight and K3 with 23 and 20 each. They are fragging out here. We need somebody to support RPG at this moment. Though his teammates are playing well, they are making a pretty good comeback at this moment. They have to do it a lot more better, because the last round was complete domination coming in from the attackers. K3 and his teammates completely spread out towards the map. The only place they haven't covered is A main, and there is going to be no defenders for their fortune that there's going to be no defenders in A main. Knight does detect one, almost taken down by the operator. Oh, it's unfortunate. K3, the disrespect gets voice wide, and I have to say, good shot. Good thinking coming in from K3 as well. And Dargon with the Marshall is going to be getting peeked. Oh, shot, Dargon. On K3, collects the gun. Still anybody's around this. And RPG, he was in a good position, but not being able to take anybody down. Nice one, taking him down. It's a 3v4 situation. RPG gets taken down. Dargon with the kill onto Intab, a 3v3 situation. Omen pretty low on HP, is going to be peeking up onto Walkie. Dargon gets taken on. One shot coming to Walkie. Lion gets one, Knight gets one. One for each. That's the end. Match point. Chapralis.
They still had Brim. If I might be wrong, but then I don't know. I didn't notice if Brimstone had any smokes. They knew there was one person A main and B main. Sorry, could have smoked them off and then pushed and played for trades. But then they decided other ways. Went separately one by one and gave them different fights and lost all of them. But then it was a good eco coming from them.
Intab is so confident that he's not going to be buying a gun. He just has his operator out. He had 4,400, mind you, but he's not going to be buying anything. RPG yet again playing the same position. There is the ultimate. Not really going to be taking anybody on, I thought, but Intab's going to be taking on Dargon. On the other hand, is going to be pushing up through tiles and getting one. That's going to be Walking, who's going to be taking on Knight, gets his first, and there is the ultimate popped up by Knight, and Knight's going to be taking one more. That is unfortunate. Droid on the other hand gets K3 3v2 situation. The attacker still low on numbers. Lion slowly walking up onto the side, and there he is. He gets detected, but Lion's going to be taken on. Is this yet again a Lion masterclass? Is this going to be the king of the jungle that's going to be taking out all the other players at this moment? It's a 2v1 situation. He thinks there's somebody inside side, but there's not going to be anyone. Both the players coming in from B main. There is the ultimate coming in. Is he going to be faking this? Or maybe not. He's not going to be faking it. He's actually going to be sticking up to his plant. And there is a player coming in from A shot, and there is a player coming in from A heaven. And Lion is going to be taking down the first, going to peek the first player that's going to be peeking up onto ramps, and that's going to be Droid. Droid's going to be taking on Lion. 1v1 situation. Unknown of where the Brimstone is. The Brim in a very good position. He's going to be shooting one. Bad reflexes on Lion. At that moment, Carnage takes down Lion.
It came down to the fight of the controllers, and Lion, he played really well. He took down 3 for that round, but then Carnage had the better of him. He got the better out of the situation.
Blame Lion there. He got 2 kills, but his positioning was pretty bad for the last one. He didn't really expect the last person to come in towards.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure no one would expect a person coming from behind. After he teleported to the other side. and he expected both of them to be together. But then, Carnage played really well.
Well played from Carnage. It's still match point though, but anything can happen at this moment. We are seeing a beautiful gunplay coming in, an aggressive play coming in from Gold Diggers. Gold Diggers yet again going for a 4-man hold. That is not something they want at this moment, because the solo B player is going to be RPG with a judge, and he gets taken down. Complete free B side. I don't know what was going on in RPG's mind with the shotgun peek all the way from there. There is a knife, he gets detected, and Knight's going to be going for a second kill for this round. Maybe Knight can go for...
Knight maybe
Knight
can
goes
get his
for the
ace. If things go well.
What a shot coming in from Lion. Lion's going to be taking on Dargon. This might as well be the end of the game. Droid gets one. And there is a 3v1 situation. The plant's still not gone down. The attackers are very confident at this moment. Overconfident, if I have to tell you. Droid with 26 HP is in a bad situation. Definitely, he has to dig up to his positions if he wants to put Gold Diggers in a good position at this moment. But it's going to be Intep with the pistol. He's going to be ending the game. What a game we had. Well played on both sides.
Had a good game. Well played on both sides. Well played on both sides, definitely. And it was a delight to watch. And I want to see more more such games in the upcoming games in this league. So let's hope so.
We have to talk about Knight. It was his night today. He went for 30 and 15 with a KD of 2 and 3 first bloods. To be honest, that is kind of a bit surprising. To be honest, K3 had 6 first bloods there. Anyways, well played by Knight and his teammates. Well played, Chapralis. Good game. That's the end of this game. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys later.